that help, but I really don't understand.
You wouldn't label him as a classic Don Shula kind of quarterback either.
No, that's true.
Now, with his name at the top of every major passing record in NFL history, those critics are still scratching their heads.
But they may find themselves in this situation with a game on the line.
Marino again, right on target, and again it's Joe Rose.
His first action in '83 came in a relief appearance against the Raiders on September 19th. His first 2 drives ended with his first 2 touchdowns. The very first, a 6-yarder to yours truly.
What a great throw, though.
What a great catch by Joe Rose. That ball.
449 more would follow. Marino would go on to win Rookie of the Year and became the first rookie quarterback to start in the Pro Bowl. But 1984 would go in the books as Marino's most successful season, setting new NFL records in yards, completions, and touchdowns. 48 of them, in fact, and he capped off the '84 season with a record-breaking performance in the AFC Championship game, throwing for 421 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 45-28 win over the Steelers, sending Miami to Super Bowl 19.
Guaranteed victory, you could do that, but what does it mean? It doesn't mean you're going to win, and it means that you still have to go out and play.
He would throw for 318 yards and a touchdown, but he was outgunned by Joe Montana and the San Francisco 49ers. Little did he know Super Bowl 19 would be his one and only shot at a championship ring.
Go back here? I hope so. I hope we get another chance. You don't get here too often, so you have to make the most of it when you get a chance to play in the Super Bowl, but hopefully we'll have another chance.
In 1986, Marino carved a few more spots in the record books, reaching 100 career touchdown passes in the fewest amount of games to start a career in only his 44th game.
Back to Duper, he's open.
2 years later, he set a Dolphins record that might never be broken, throwing for 521 yards against the Jets on October 23rd, a mark that ranks 4th in NFL history. 200 touchdowns came on September 17th, 1989 in New England, taking only 89 career games, the fastest in NFL history. Maybe the most amazing stat of all, 145 straight starts for Marino, a streak broken in 1993 thanks to a torn Achilles in Cleveland, ending his season after only 5 games.
I expect to go to the Super Bowl and to get into playoffs and to have a good year.
Quarterback number 13.
Marino returned in '94 and did it in style. A 5-touchdown performance on opening day, overcoming a sloppy field and the Patriots for a wild 39-34 Dolphins victory. He would go on to earn his 8th selection to the Pro Bowl. But 1995 was the record year. In a span of 2 months, Marino became the NFL's all-time leading leader in attempts, completions, yardage, and touchdowns.
No Myers. Myers goes in. Marino has the record.
To be honest with you, I was not thinking about this time back in Los Angeles Coliseum, whenever it was that I threw my first touchdown.
But even with 25 NFL records engraved with his name, Marino is still without the one thing professional athletes covet, a championship ring.
He made the Super Bowl in '84, and he just thought it was going to happen all the time, which many people do, and there's only 2 teams that can get there out of 31 teams now. So it's a long haul to get there. And I think he's had a wonderful career, and in winning or playing in the Super Bowl, I think that's insignificant.
And joining me right now is a very good friend. And touchdowns, All-American honors, plus a 4th place finish in the Heisman balloting.
We beat them in '80, and that was the best team. They lost one. They won the national championship. We beat them, but next year, Big Dan cut us to pieces the next year.
His legendary status at Pitt was sealed in the 1982 Sugar Bowl, leading the Panthers to a come-from-behind victory over national power Georgia in typical Marino fashion.
Play for Marino goes deep. Brown touchdown. John Brown makes a great catch with 35 seconds to play.
I think Danny's probably the greatest quarterback in college football right now.
I think Danny Marino is the finest quarterback in the land.
Danny, of course, I said earlier, is a University of Pittsburgh football team.
As far as being remembered at Pitt, I like to be remembered as a team player who worked for common goals of the team, and that's to win as many games as possible.
Pitt Stadium is only a memory now, torn down in the name of progress, but the legend of Marino lives, echoing across empty fields and empty locker rooms.
May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention,